So you don't have to cut the top of your cardboard roll like that, you guys. This is a new craft that I'm trying, so I'm kind of working my way out and figuring it out as I go. I cut out the center of the coffee filter, cut out one end, and then roll it up the cardboard roll. Once I reached the top, I just took a little bit more of the coffee filter and glued it over the top of the cardboard roll. And then I wanted to flip the coffee filters downward because I like the effect better that way.
My final thought is that I like it better down.
Now, if you do something similar, I would suggest you don't throw away the circles when you cut them out of the coffee filters, because that is what I used for the top of the Christmas tree. Coming to the end of making this contemporary, if you will, tree, I am filling up the very top of the tree by adding a little bit more of the coffee filters.
Okay, you guys, I'm almost there. Almost there. I'm gonna do one more.
Usually crafts that I come up with that I think that I like the least, I end up liking the most. And then the opposite ends up being true when it comes to my family. How about you?
But I figured it out. So these are remnants from me cutting, as you guys remember, seeing the corners off of the filters. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just kind of attach them in the center. Just randomly. I have about 6 or so here, so I'm just gonna finish doing those all in the center, and then I'll show you what my idea is. I'm just gonna kind of create an environment so that I can set whatever decoration I am on the top. So I'm just gonna place some glue here, and then I'm gonna place it on a little makeshift tree, and then I'm just gonna kind of space these out. I'm just gonna space these out. And I'm gonna kind of just randomly kind of glue areas a little. We do. Okay, so I am using the chrome high gloss liquid chromium little markers. It's a lot to that title, but you guys get the gist. So I have found that these markers actually work. Oops, sorry. If you see, these are actually working. Okay, sorry. So they're not bleeding into the actual for the high gloss liquid marker for the gold like I have in the silver, and I don't know if Flycy makes them or not, but I will say this, maybe they do, maybe they don't. I just couldn't find it on Amazon. This is what I found with the best reviews, and it's good, but to me the brilliance of the silver comes out more than the gold. So for that reason, I'm going to go
So
with
from
the
the
silver
top
for mine.
all the way to the bottom edges, I'm just going to simply go along with my chrome liquid mirror marker, and that's it. The topper for this tree, I used some foam that I had in some packaging I received, and then I made a cross from it. I used Elmer's glue and applied that on the cross, and then I put the chunky silver glue, and then I actually in the center put gold glitter, fine gold glitter in the center of the cross. Once it dried, I then applied the cross on top of the tree using my Sure Bonder glue gun. Oh, and I almost forgot, you guys. I used my Flycy chrome paint marker to paint the sides of the cross.
Okay, guys, I know I got a mess. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm going to clean up the mess and I'll be back. So much better now, I know. So I have here a water bottle that I'm going to recycle, and it's the large size. I don't know if that's like a half liter or whatever, but it's tall and thin. And I have my coffee filters again. And I just have this here to mimic a pencil because I don't have a pencil with an eraser in it. But if we remember back in elementary school, I don't know if in art class you guys did that. Remember the little tissue things? We would take the pencil eraser and twist it and come up with these little rosettes, and then you had to come up with your designs. Sometimes the teacher had designs that you had to follow, or you could come up with your own. I'm going to kind of do that. Started, I brought out these outliner markers again.
These were from Amazon, and on the actual marker, it reveals how the marker will look.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
What I did in the beginning was cut these at a slant at the bottom and then apply them with the hot glue gun onto the bottle at the bottom, and then I worked my way up to the top. Some I actually cut at a slant and some of them I didn't because I found out that they were fillers in certain areas. You do what is best for you in this project. Don't be worried that it doesn't look even. I have something for that once you reach your way all the way up to the top. Whew, that was good, y'all. Let me also mention that I am placing the coffee filters in a staggered fashion so that it fills up those spaces. As I made my way to the top, I stopped cutting off the bottom of the filter and used that to place the filter alongside the bottle. And notice I didn't also put the marker on the edge as of yet. Remember I said in a previous clip, don't worry about it being uneven. This is why. And you should also notice in the last clip that I also was not painting the edges of the filters as I went up towards the top. This is why you're going to now cut the filters in the shape of a tree as you wanted to your liking. Now, I wasn't so matchy and perfect with mine because I like the imperfection of it, but you do what you do. Most trees are not perfectly symmetrical, so I like that replication in my tree. So for the tree topper for the red and white tree, I took the wire roping you get from the dollar store and I used the fuzzy wire sticks, aka pipe cleaners, and threaded it inside. And then I was able to shape it in the little like globe-like little style that I did on the top.
And there you have it, you guys. Now, I want to suggest that you do use the wire inside of the metallic roping if you plan to get this from the dollar store, because it allows you to adjust your topper once you put it on there and get it to how you want it to look. Or not, you don't have to use a topper at all. Another thing is that if you also use a water bottle to put a hole at the bottom and insert a type of LED light, which can allow it to be illuminated at night.
And again, these are the trees, you guys. That third little tree behind the silver and white one was from a previous video that I did in making affordable DIY Christmas ornaments. If you've not checked it out, go ahead and check it out.